or view those objects and relationship. Okay, so I can view, okay, these objects and relationships, these objects and relationships. I can view these objects and relationships in Schema Builder. Okay, what do you mean by Schema Builder? Schema Builder is a concept where you can see the objects and relationships in a graphical representation. Okay, you can also create new objects, fields and relationships also in Schema Builder. Now there might be a question, interview question. Can you tell me what are the ways of creating an object? What are the ways of creating a standard object? Okay, so immediately you will say, okay, if I want to create a standard object, okay, I will go to setup. Okay, and setup, I'll go to object object manager. In the object manager, I'll click on the right side, I'll click on create a new object, new custom objects. That's one thing. But you can also create custom objects in Schema Builder as well. In the Schema Builder as well. Okay. Now, what is a Schema Builder? Schema Builder will show you all the objects that you created and the relationships between those objects in a nice graphical representation. Okay. It looks like very a data model. It's nothing but a data model. Okay. Now, how do we see this? Go to setup, say Schema Builder. Click on the Schema Builder. Can you see? So this is called as a canvas. Can you see that rows and columns, small checks kind of anything? It's called as a canvas, or it is also called as a builder. Okay. And if you can see here, the Schema Builder has two types of tabs, elements and objects. Okay. Now when you see select from all objects, you have three different types of objects. Okay. Four different types of objects. This is also one question. Try to remember this. Okay. What are those? Standard objects, custom objects, system objects, external objects. Standard objects are the objects that Salesforce has created, that your account and all that stuff. Custom objects are the objects that we created it. Okay, custom objects are the objects we created it. You see? Now, system objects are four types of system objects. Try to remember this: user, tasks, events, and activities. Okay, if you want to create a task, if you want to create an event or activity, you can use these three objects. Okay, and if you want to create a user, okay, and you need to create a user and you need to assign the user, okay, to a particular profile, okay, to a particular role, so that you do it in the user object. Okay. Now, external objects are the objects that we use to connect to an external system, okay, to an external database. Okay, so that we'll do it. Okay, so when we go on, okay, so these are the four different types of objects will be there. Now, for example, I'll select my custom objects. I'll select clear all. I'll just select all. Okay, but I don't want. Okay, first of all, let me say all objects. Say clear all. Nothing, no single object is there on the canvas. Now I'll go to custom objects. Just select all. You'll get all the objects like this, but I don't want this assigned and candy. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. Right? Now, if you want to see those objects, okay, all objects are see. Okay, you can minimize it. Okay. Okay, you're posting. Okay, where is the position? Position is somewhere here. See? Right? Now we can say your of your Java application. Where is your candidate? Okay, job posting and job posting site, interviewer and offer. Candidate, job application, and review here, offer. See how nicely it is showing. The data model is created. Can you see? Position, you can see the light blue color, right? See, it's a lookup relationship from job. Clear? Okay.
Shiva, we didn't hear like almost 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Sorry? Oh,
2 to 3 minutes, the video froze.
start there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The blue color is lookup relationship, right? Later
Correct.
we could not
That's
hear
lookup
anything.
relationship. Blue color is lookup relationship. The red
Mm-hmm.
color is your master detail
Master
relationship.
detail.
The red color you are seeing here, no, it's okay. The required fields. Can you see in each and every object you have a fields, right? Those are your required fields. Now, this is how your data model looks. Okay, so it's like you can see your relationships. I selected only for custom objects, only for the custom objects. Okay, now if you want to create a new object, you can create it. Click on elements. Okay, and just drop it here. Okay, what is that object that came? Like, how did we create an object in the object manager here? Similar form will come here. You have to give you a label, plural label, constant name, description. Okay, record name, again text number, auto number, and click on save. And when you save it, you can start adding the fields here. See, you can create all those fields. You can drag it and drop it, formulas, lookup relationship, your date, and all that stuff. From here also you can create an object, and from there also you can create an object in the object manager. But basically, your schema builder will help you to find see the data or the objects in a relationship in a graphical representation. Okay, understood? This is called as your schema builder. So whenever you have time, okay, go to objects, go to standard objects, and select that accounts, contacts, leads, campaigns, opportunities, and cases. Then you'll see the nice relationship there, how they are related to each other.
Shiva, can we create new fields for the existing custom object?
Sorry?
Can we create new fields for the existing custom object?
Not required. Why do you want to create it?
I don't know. I was thinking we can do that.
You want to create a new same custom object, right?
No, Shiva, the question is, can you add new fields to an existing custom object using Schema Builder?
Okay. Go here, for example. Okay. Okay. Let's say I am not sure for phone number. Let's add it to candidate. Right? Save. Field got saved. Can you see here? Can you see here phone number? Someone asked, I'm not sure. Okay. So I have added the field here. You can directly add the field here. Can you see I have added the phone number also? Okay. Or if you want to add it, just select it. Okay. And drag it here. Okay. Now your fields got it. Go to setup, go to sales, now go to candidates, new candidate. Go to candidate. New. Got it here. Now, in case if you are not able to see the fields, what you will do? See gender, stage, state, province. We are not able to see those fields here. But what we did in the schema builder, we have added. Correct? Here. How do we come back to this? I mean, we want these particular fields to be available in the layouts, right? Now, what we can do here is go to object manager or go to the candidate, click on edit. Go to page layout, on candidate layout. Can you see here? Phone number is there here. Just drag it here. Just drag it here. Got it? Phone number and email ID. Just save it. So you have to think like that. Okay, why when I have added the fields in the object in the schema builder and it got saved, Why it is not coming onto the page layout? That means those fields are not added onto the page layout. Okay, now what you can do is come to that object, go to the page layout of that particular object, click on this candidate layout and click on the fields. Then if it will not get grayed out. Okay, so if these fields are grayed out, in the sense these fields are already on the page layout. Okay, for example, if it is not like this, if it is there, it is grayed in. Okay, just select that and drag it on your page, and then you need to save your page layout. Okay, this is where you create the layout. Okay, and click on save. Got it? Now go to the candidate, refresh this page, click on new candidate. Press, got it? Who asked this question? Can you able to see Jyoti Parthi now? Able to hear? All of you?
Yes, Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva.
Okay. Can you see now? You can see the fields now. Email ID and phone number.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the use of your schema builder. Okay. Clear? Now, so everyone knows how to create tabs, right? I think no need of telling that. Everyone has created. I see all the orgs. You can see all the objects in the tab, in this particular tab. Okay. Now, my question is, why all these tabs are getting added into sales org? Why can't I have my own app? Why can't I have my own app? My own app or org? And for that org or app, why can't I have a logo? Okay, logo like this, like this. Okay, logos like this, service, marketing and all. Why can't I have my own logo and why can't I have my own app? Now when I create my own app, I will have my all the objects that I have created, custom objects in my app. Okay, rather every time clicking on sales and all that stuff, why can't I have my own app and a logo? Clear, guys? Hello? Now, how can I
Yep.
create an app? Now, there are two ways to create an app. In Classic, if you create an app in a Classic, if you create an app in Classic, you can upgrade that app, guys. You can upgrade that app to Lightning app. From Lightning also you can create an app, but the problem is if you create an app in Lightning, okay, you cannot degrade or you cannot deform a Classic app. Now, one more thing. Okay, if you want to add a logo to the Classic app, what you need to do? You need to, okay, upload that logo or a file, whatever the file logo that you are finding, okay, or a image. You need to upload that logo and image from your local machine to a folder called Documents in Salesforce. Now here in Classic, you cannot upload an image not more than 20 KB. Yes, getting my point? Okay, if you need to upload, okay, the logo or image from your local machine to folder, Okay, to a folder called unit to documents in Salesforce. This is in your classic. Whereas in Lightning, there is no restriction that it shouldn't be less than 20. That we'll see now.
I think there's a restriction on 5 MB.
I'm not sure. Okay, let us try that then.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Might-
Yeah.
So that's what you need to read. You need to read the release notes. Okay.
Okay. No, I did it today on Trailhead.
Oh, okay, very nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so in the release notes, okay, so release notes should be some 450 pages. Okay, so it's very difficult to read it. Okay, so until unless, so they keep on changes it every version, every release. Okay, let's see this. How can I create an app in the classic and update the app to? Okay, let me switch over to classic. Go to setup. Go to create. Go to apps. You can see all the apps that are being created. Okay, click on new app, say custom app, click on next, say application, click on next, and this is where you need to insert an image. Okay, I have an image on my desktop which is less than 20 KB. Okay, click on insert an image, but I need to upload that image into the documents folder in my personal documents. Only files 20K or smaller are shown here. Okay, now what is this documents? Documents is again an object in Salesforce where you can upload your documents, files, image files, everything in the documents. Okay, now how do you get this documents folder? Go to this plus sign, come down. Can you see the documents folder here? Click on this. So already there's a default folder called my personal documents folder is there. Do you want to create a new folder? You can create a new folder as well, but let me add my photo or image in my personal documents itself. Now click on new. It will ask you to give the name of the image or your logo, your document. I'll say my company logo. Select this externally available image. Very important. If you uncheck this, okay, my personal description, choose a file. Click on this. On the desktop, you can see here, I have my image. So click on select, then save it. See, but where is your image? The image size is 14 KB, but where is the image? Click on this edit properties, click on externally available image, click on this, click on save. You can see your image. Now what did we do? I have uploaded the image which was there in my local desktop to documents folder in Salesforce org. Now this is a folder of that particular the documents folder in the Salesforce. Now Now once this is done, now again click on setup. Go to create app. Click on new custom. Click on new custom. Equipment application. Yes. Insert. Now you'll see about your app by your logo. Earlier it was not there, right? Select it. Okay. Now click on next. Now, when you're creating an app, what are the tabs that you want to add to your app? Can you see here in this setup? When I said setup here, when I clicked on sales, okay, by default all the sales related tabs have come here. Similarly, I also want my own tabs. By default, you will have a home tab. Okay, you cannot change it. By default, it will be there. Now add your tab. Now, what are the tabs I want on my app? Positions, job applications, reviews, offers, candidates, interviews. Job posting. Then I also want, okay, I also want dashboards and reports. Now I want to arrange it. Okay. Now first once a job positions comes to where? To the job posting site. Next, candidates. Candidates will apply for job position. Now job applications. Once the job applications are done, okay, then interviewing happens. Once the interviews happens, reviews offer. That's it. Understood? I have rearranged it properly. Okay, and by default tab, which one you want? Obviously, everyone select as home. Click on next. Now, do you want this app to be visible and a default to all the profiles? Okay, as of now, no. I'll say only it is for you. You will only have access to this particular app other than all these users. Later, we will decide to which user will give this access to the app. Guys, you're able to follow me?
Yes.
Now, assign it to you. That is, you are the system administrator. Assign it to you by default. Now, click on save. That's it. Your app is created. Just go here, refresh it. Go to here. Can you see here? Can you see here?
Yes.
Can you see here? Click on this. Your app is ready. You will not have all the tabs, opportunities, and all that stuff. You have your own tabs, positions, job postings, and everything. Understood, guys? This is what created an app in the classic. Now I need to and added a logo also, correct? Now I need to upgrade this app into, okay, upgrade this app into the lightning. Go here, click on switch to lightning experience. Okay, now go to setup. Now tap app manager. Go to app manager. App manager. Now you'll see all your apps. See, classic lightning, classic lightning, classic lightning. And your application, recruitment application is what? It's in the classic. That means when you log in into classic, then only you'll able to see the app. If you log in into lightning, you cannot see your app. Now what I'll do, I'll upgrade this classic app to lightning. By default application, let it be say upgrade. Now see, now that lightning. So you have two apps. One is your classic app, and the other one is your lightning. Understood? Now refresh this. Can you see?
Shiva, are these two like totally separate or they will be connected?
Now, both are same.
Okay, okay. So they won't be so they will be connected, right? So if you make a change in one
Yes,
area,
also,
okay.
there also it will be the same. Yes. Now, click on your recruitment application. You can see here, only your objects. That's it. But I'm still not able to see my logo here. Right? Understood, guys? Clear? Go to setup. Apps. Go to app manager. Select this. Click on edit. Okay. Now, no need to add again this app, the image into your documents. By default, is already added in the classic. But here in the lightning, it will directly pick up from your desktop. So open. Save. See? Now click on back. It will get loaded. Go to this app launcher. See? The logo has come. Clear? This is your how to create an app. Guys, any questions? Can you tell me, repeat once again what I did? Okay, there are two ways to create an app. One is if you create an app in the classic, you need to upgrade that particular classic app to lightning. How do you do that? Create an app in the classic. Okay, come back to your lightning and select the automatically will get upgraded. Now, when you're creating the app in the classic, okay, you can also upload the image logo. Okay, so but it will take the logo or image from your local machine to add it. Okay, now once this is added, and you can also upload only less than 20 KB files, and then you add your logo to the app, the classic. Clear? And the other way is if you create an app in the lightning, you cannot what you call you cannot upgrade or you cannot degrade. I mean, you cannot see that app in the classic. Understood? Yeah, I think you can try this. Okay, what Rohit is saying is 5 MB. Okay, you can try any bigger file and you can see there. Now, finally, I no need to depend on other apps. I have my own app, recruitment app, cloud-based app. Okay, and I have my own objects, and already these objects relationships are created. Page layouts UI is also created. Okay, and I can start working. Got it? So this concept is called as your okay. It's called as your S3. Clear, guys? Understood? Any questions on schema builder and app, tab, and the logo? Yeah. Any questions? Clear?
It's clear, Shiva.
Right. Yeah, I think so. Chatting. Oh, Priyanka, you didn't get it?
No, it's clear.
Okay, you said no. Okay, so.
For any questions?
Right. Yes. Okay. So I'll stop it here. Okay, and tomorrow we'll see. Okay, page layouts. Then we'll see profiles, users, roles. Okay, a lot many things in this. Okay, now your database is created, your UI is also created, your pages have been created, layouts have been created. We can customize a little bit of our page layouts, and then we'll get into the actual game. How do you administer your application? Accessibility, okay, of your application. Clear? Any questions? Hope you're understanding, right? Since last, I don't know how many days since we have connected, since 10 days, I think now, almost all 7 to 10 days. You are able to understand what we are doing. Okay, is it helping you out?
Yes, Shiva, it is.
Okay. But